Welcome back to Freedom Ain't Free. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new retirement math, $41,100 per year. So excited about that. We're going to share with you some strategies to max out your tax deferred bucket in 2026 and give you some step-by-step pieces of the puzzle to get you to that level of financial freedom that you're trying to aspire to. My name is Joel Hughey. I'm the principal at ARC Financial Strategies, where predicting the rain doesn't count, building the ARC does. We work best with a group of clients that we refer to as Henrys, high earners, not rich yet. Our goal at ARC is to build out a $2 million portfolio for all of our clients because we believe income is the key to financial freedom. You get an 8% return on your $2 million portfolio. You got between $120,000 and $160,000 a year in income coming from your assets. You are financially free. We want to encourage you to reach out to us and get what we like to refer to as your freedom number. We're going to tell you exactly how much money you need to save on a monthly basis for you to get to financial freedom. Click on the link below, join us for a free session, and we'll get you your own freedom number. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the new retirement math, $41,100 per year going into 2026. Every year, the government so graciously raises the contribution limits on your 401ks and your IRAs. And so for really the first time, I feel like we finally gotten to a dollar amount that can significantly make a difference in your overall retirement strategies and get you to your $2 million portfolio even quicker. So the new math for 2026, if you're over the age of 50, the maximum amount of money you'll be able to put into your 401k in 2026 is $32,500 for the year. The maximum amount of money you'll be able to put into an IRA in 2026 is $8,600 per year. You add those two numbers together, you got $41,100 that you can save on a tax-deferred basis in 2026 to map out your roadway to that $2 million portfolio. If you're starting from scratch, so you're saying, Joel, that is great news. That's amazing. I finally figured out how to make some money. I finally put myself in a position where I can save some money every single solitary year. But I'm starting at zero. I don't really have anything saved. I haven't really funded my portfolio up until this point. Here's the great news. At $41,100 per year, if you can get a 9% return, in 16 years, you've generated $1.1 million towards your $2 million portfolio in just that short period of time, right? So if you hadn't got started and you're already over the age of 50, you still have time to build out that $2 million portfolio. We just have to figure out a strategy to max out both your 401k and your IRA. Here's the second piece of the puzzle. This is your tax-deferred bucket, and if you want to know about all three of the tax buckets and how each one of them come together, check out the video that I did on the tax buckets. But in this case today, we're talking about a tax-deferred bucket. That means I'm getting a tax deduction today, but I'm basically setting myself up to pay those taxes down the road. So it's not a tax savings, it's a tax deferral. But if I'm able to save $41,100 per year and I'm in a 24% tax bracket, right, I'm saving $9,864, or I'm deferring $9,864 in taxes in 2026, right? So that's $9,864 less in tax I'm going to pay to the IRS, which basically fully funded my IRA. That's why I'm so excited about this new math, ladies and gentlemen. You can reduce your current tax bill and fully fund, for the first time really getting this math this close, fully fund your IRA with the tax deductions or the tax deferrals in your overall portfolio, right? So I'm using money that I would have given to the IRS to fund and create my $2 million portfolio. Why is that $2 million portfolio so important to us here at the Freedom Ain't Free channel? It's because it's going to provide for you with an 8% return, that $160,000 to $120,000 a year in income coming from your assets. And if you have the ability to generate that type of income, not having to work, with the proper amount of debt structure that we encourage you to have, you are financially free. You can spend time with your family. You can spend time on vacation. You can spend time at your children's events. You have the freedom to go out and pursue that business that you wanted to. You can go and be and do all the things that you want to do if you have that financial structure and that financial support. So we want to encourage you, if you haven't got started yet, it's not too late. With these new limits, you put yourself in a position where you can max out and you could create that $2 million portfolio for yourself in a relatively short period of time. Once you've gotten the core pieces of the puzzle together, here's what I want to encourage you to do. I want to encourage you within your IRA strategy to look at a direct indexing strategy. Now, this is an aggressive strategy. I did a whole nother video on risk and those pieces of the puzzle. But here, I want to encourage you to look at direct indexing strategy. It takes a focal point, not the whole S&P 500, right? It hones that down to some of the top performing companies in our country, and it gives you, the individual investor, the ability to move things up and down and move things around. So as the market provides you with opportunities, it gives you a chance to be a little bit more aggressive and move into those opportunity spaces. So because we're already getting the tax deferral and we're getting enough tax deferral to be able to fully fund our IRA, you can use your IRA as your aggressive strategy because it has that cap. The most we can put in is $8,600, which means the most we can lose is $8,600. You can use that strategy with the direct indexing strategy to move into a more of aggressive position in your overall portfolio. This is a great catch-up strategy that you can utilize to get yourself in position to be able to retire comfortably and with dignity here in America. I want to talk a little bit now about the advantages of the 401k and the advantages of specifically a Roth IRA, right? So some of the advantages of the 401k. So first and foremost, you have the potential for an employee match. Some employers will actually add to the $32,500 that you are saving yourself. So if your employer is giving you 3% of your income or 4% or 6% of your income into this program, that's going on top of the $32,500 that you can save yourself. That is free money, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to make sure you have a clear understanding that we need to get all of the free money that is available to us through these programs, right? From my recollection, this is the only place in America where you can get free investment dollars. We want to take full advantage of every single solitary free dollar we can get. That's going to grow your portfolio well past that $1 million mark in that very short period of time because that match is free money your employer is giving you. Second advantage that you have with the 401k is the higher limits. The IRA has the max at the 8,600, where your 401k, we're going all the way up to that 32.5 level, right? All the way up to 32.5. So you can put away more money, right? So I know what you're saying, Joel. How can I put myself in a position to save that $41,100, right? Well, I'm going to tell you, get rid of the consumer debt, right? So if we're out of credit cards, we're out of car payments, right? We pay those things off. You'll probably find that you have this $41,000 a year to put away, right? So start there. Get rid of the debt. Focus your attention on using the debt dollars to fund your $2 million portfolio. Then go back and buy those toys that you are looking forward to enjoying. The second piece of the puzzle I want to talk about is the tax deferral. Actually, the third piece of the puzzle with the 401k is the tax deferral, right? So again, you're reducing your tax bill in 2026. You are creating a tax bill in the future, but we're going to fund our current strategy with our tax deferral in 2026, and we're going to turn that into that $1.1 million, right? So our tax bill on that would not be $1.1 million. So reallocate the dollars today. Use those dollars from today to create a bigger portfolio. We'll pay the taxes on this part of our portfolio down the road. I've done a whole video on it. You can go check that out on tax-free investing, using tax-free investing to cover your tax-deferred bills, right? Lots of ways to go about putting those strategies together. Let's talk a little bit about the advantages of the Roth IRA. So first and foremost, the Roth IRA offers you tax-free withdrawals. You've already paid taxes on the money that you put into the strategy. Don't have to pay taxes on those dollars again. And so all of the gains in your Roth IRA are tax free. You can withdraw those monies completely tax free once you're over the age of 59 and a half. Right? You can always go in if you had the account open for more than 5 years and take out the money that you put in. But if you take it out before 59 and a half, you have to pay the 10% penalty. The other advantage of the Roth IRA is no RMDs. RMD stands for required minimum distribution. So the government says when you reach a certain age, right now it's roughly 73, you have to start pulling money out of your tax-deferred strategies. In other words, they want their tax money, right? They've given you 73 years to save as much as you could possibly save. Now it's time to pay your uncle, right? Well, your Roth IRA, because it's a tax-free strategy, has no required minimum distribution. So we want to max out our Roth IRA strategy. We want to build your tax-free bucket as big as we possibly can, because I can let that money keep growing while I'm making withdrawals when I move into the distribution phase. My Roth IRA can keep growing year after year after year after year. I never have to touch those dollars if I don't want to. That is an amazing investing strategy. That's an amazing advantage that the Roth has over the 401k right now. What I'm encouraging you to do is to look at the new numbers, right? The $41,100, we got a dual plan going here. We're going to max out our 401k, we're going to max out our Roth IRA, and we're going to use these two strategies to get us to our state of financial freedom, where we can go out and pursue and enjoy the life that we want to do. What has God called you to do? What passions are running deep down inside of your heart? Do you want to spend more time with your family? Spend more time with your spouse? Spend more time with your kids? Do you want to go visit your parents? Do you want to be able to enjoy your life while you have time to enjoy your life? Here at the Freedom Ain't Free channel and at ARC Financial Strategies, we want to give you a step-by-step plan to get you to that $2 million portfolio so you can break free. Go pursue that business idea that you have. Go pursue those grant programs that you want to focus your attention on. What I want to encourage you to do is, first and foremost, there's some books on our main channel. We want to encourage you to pick up those books. They're going to give you detailed step-by-step processes and plans to get you through all of the things that we discuss on the channel. Second thing we want you to do is reach out to us, get you a free consultation where I will give you your freedom number. How much money you need to save on your specific situation with your specific portfolio on a monthly basis to get you to that state of financial freedom. We are so excited about 2026. We're so excited about this new opportunity to be able to put away $41,100 per year to get ourselves into a state of financial freedom. We want to encourage you to reach out to us and let us assist you and put in that plan and program together for yourself. Also, we want to encourage you to go back through all the videos on the channel. And most importantly, we need you to subscribe. Help us get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, which we're trying to hit before the end of the year, so we can continue to give out this free information and become this free resource for you. We got an amazing December plan for you with lots of good ideas, some year-end stuff that you're going to want to do to max out your 2025, so make sure that you stay tuned. Once again, my name is Joel Hughey. This is Freedom Ain't Free.